Ethiopian Airlines has a vision to become one of the key players in the global air transport industry. And this requires us to grow fast. Ethiopian Airlines has a growth strategic roadmap, and my role will be to drive the execution of this growth plan. Fast growth means we have to add new destinations, we have to expand our network, we have to continue modernizing our fleet, we have to develop our human resources, and all these things have to be done in synchronism. So I will have to focus to develop internal capacity that will support the growth. The issue of sustainability is very important for Ethiopian Airlines from two perspectives. First, preserving the globe is one of our key social responsibilities, and we have to discharge this responsibility. Secondly, we have to comply with all international efforts. And we know ICAO has set a goal for the industry to go to net zero carbon emission, and Ethiopian Airlines cannot lag behind. When we talk of sustainability, one of the issues is to reduce our carbon footprint, and the industry has already recognized that the use of sustainable aviation fuel is one of the methods of complying with this international goal. Now we are developing a roadmap to make sure that Ethiopian Airlines is moving forward with the utilization of SAF. There are obviously two problems. One is availability of SAF in Africa particularly, and we are working closely with the government, the Ethiopian government, to develop policies, procedures, and other incentive packages for companies who can produce SAF in Ethiopia. The second issue is cost. SAF is more expensive than the jet fuel. So we are closely working with industry stakeholders to make sure that we will get adequate amount of SAF for our flights. Socio-economic development requires free movement of people, goods. Unfortunately, Africa doesn't have enough roads, railways to support this movement of people and goods. The only viable means of transport is air transport in Africa today. So if Africa has to develop fast, the air transport industry has to develop and support this economic development of the continent. Africa Union recognizes this importance, and they have developed an initiative called SATM, Single African Air Transport Market, that will facilitate the development of air transport in Africa, which will contribute and facilitate to the economic development of the continent. Ethiopian Airlines has been developing air transport in the African continent, and it has been playing its role. It has been contributing its part, and now we have a plan to expand our network to provide more services as part of our mission to support the development of the continent and Ethiopia.